Hi, second graders. How is your day so far? Hope you're having an awesome day. I sure miss seeing your cute faces. I don't know that I'm meant to be a online teacher. I need to see your cute little faces. So I miss you, and I know that Mrs. Wells and Mrs. Davis and Senior Rasmussen do too, because I talk to them every morning. We have a meeting from 8 to 9, just on the computer, but they miss you. So just so you know, your teachers miss you. We would much rather be doing this at the school with your cute little faces. So, all right, I'm going to give you some words today, and I want you to echo them again with me. Okay, echoing's repeating. Good job. Okay, sun. I almost said that one incorrectly, the one I was going to say. Month. Wonder. Okay, what are the vowel sounds we hear in all those words? Sun, month, wonder. Okay, now before we go on too much, I want to tell you that it's the sun, like if you are a boy, you are a son to your dad, not the sun in the sky. Isn't that crazy? Those two words are spelled differently, but they both have the sound. What? I heard somebody say it. That's right, we hear the in all those words. Once again, boys and girls, though, this time it's not a U. I know, in kindergarten you learned that U said and it does. Okay, but in these words, it's a little different. Okay, I'm going to have you write these words that we just echoed on your paper or your board. So let me show them to you. Okay, here we go. We have sun, month, and wonder. Yeah, there is not a U in there. Can you believe that? Where they got the sound? I don't know. Okay, take a minute and write those. Okay, so we have an O that's making the sound. And we're not at school with Mrs. Jensen's lifesaver wall, so she pulled her phonics card. Okay, what's that a picture of? A sponge. That's right, a sponge. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's telling me that in sponge, the O is saying That's what that upside down E means. I know, all this crazy coding, right? The letter O is making the sound in these words. Okay, we call it a scribal O. Okay, people who study our language believe that words spelled this way were actually mistakes made by scribes. Scribes are people that write, who had to copy words by hand, like we talked about earlier in some of our lessons beginning of the year. Okay, some people believe that the letters making the sound were originally used, but the ink the scribes were using ran, making the letters look like O's. Also, different scribes often spelled the same word in different ways. Okay, eventually the spelling of the words changed too. So isn't that interesting? Okay, I was thinking, so one day somebody just said we're going to spell these words with an O, but we're going to say that the O says the sound. And what they're thinking is clear back in those times, the scribes, the people writing and copying things, okay, that it was originally a U, is what they think. Okay, so they're writing a U. Remember, their ink back then was probably very runny, and it was not on a whiteboard or paper, okay, and it ran. So it looked like an O, okay. Marker got a little runny and looked like an O. So they call this a scribal O. The word scribal coming from scribe, which means to write. And those people that copied these words forever ago, okay, the way that they code a scribal O is with an upside down E. I don't know how they come up with that either. Okay. Sun. That upside down E is letting me know that that O says Unth. Okay, are you coding with me? Sorry, I forgot to ask you to. Please code with me. Sun. The O is saying so we have our upside down E. Unth. Okay. And our TH is saying th, working together to make one sound. Okay, go ahead and code wonder on your own. Okay, I'll do it here in a minute, but see what you can do on your own. I'm kind of excited to see how you do coding on Wonder. If you remember what we learned yesterday, there's 2 vowels in this word. The vowels are not close together. Every word has a vowel, and so does every syllable. I'm going to put a V underneath these, letting me know I have 2 vowels. Okay. Wonder. Okay. Splitting between 2 consonants. Now I just have to code this part. 1. That's right. The O is saying ah. Okay, our Scribal O. Wonder. Okay, and our ER. If you were in 1st grade, you might have just put an R without the E, but now that you're 2nd graders, you know that every syllable has a vowel. So if I hear der, it can't just be DR. Okay, we have our R-controlled vowels. So let's read these again. Sun, month, wonder. Good job, boys and girls. See you tomorrow.